Two voter advocacy groups are threatening the state of Iowa with a lawsuit, saying election officials are violating the National Voter Registration Act.
Those groups calling out the Iowa Secretary of State, Paul Pate, for rejecting ballots from people misidentified as felons.
KCAU-9's Rebecca Pryor discovering today that local election officials agree the state's felony list has been an issue for Iowa for decades.
She has the details in tonight's top story.
If the saying stands true and every vote really does count, then shouldn't every vote be counted? That's the concern of Woodbury County Auditor Pat Gill, who says inaccuracies with Iowa's felony list is the reason behind decades worth of wrongfully canceled ballots.
In the 23 years that I've been here, we've been at odds with the Secretary of State's office over the accuracy of that list.
Now the Brennan Center for Justice and the League of Women Voters of Iowa are getting involved, calling out the Secretary of State's office for rejecting ballots from people misidentified as felons.
It just doesn't seem that the governor's office or the Secretary of State's office has the ability to come up with an accurate list.
Iowa is one of 2 states in the nation that doesn't allow a convicted felon to vote. But Woodbury County Auditor Pat Gill says for years his office has refused the state's list of felons due to all of the inaccuracies.
We basically were forced into using the felon list, but it continues to be plagued with issues from the court system. Data input errors occur all the time.
While some voters are being misidentified as felons, Gill says others who are felons aren't on the list.
You've been convicted of a felony in another state, you can come here and register and we're not going to know about it.
With so many errors, some Iowans believe the list shouldn't impact one's right to vote at all.
You have people that have served their time, that have taken the consequence for what they have done. I think we need to be able to look forward and say those people have a right to express their opinion through vote.
I mean, once you do your time and you've paid back your responsibility to society, you should be able to participate in, electing the people who will oversee your life.
It's an idea Governor Kim Reynolds tried to enact this past legislative session, but her effort to amend Iowa's Constitution and restore voting rights of felons who have completed their sentences stalled in the state Senate.
We take that a person's right to vote very seriously here, so we want to make sure that everybody who is eligible to vote has the opportunity to do so.
That letter from the Brennan Center for Justice and the Iowa League of Women Voters is a way to get these issues resolved without litigation. However, they say if the errors amongst Iowa's felony list continue to impact voting rights and an agreement cannot be reached, that they will seek legal action. Reporting in Sioux City, Rebecca Pryor, KCAU 9 News.